Hello, I'm Roland Horn. I'm Technical Program Chairman of the WGC2020+1. And this short video is for speakers and chairpersons to show you how to enter and navigate through the session and do the tasks that are set for you. So first thing to note is that the speakers and the chair do not have to be present for the whole session, but will actually join in with the Zoom link about halfway through or 30 minutes after the session has begun playing its videos. And the chair and the speakers are there present at the end of the videos to do questions and answers. So depending on the length of the session, sometimes the session has 5 videos, sometimes it has only, sometimes it has 6, and sometimes it has 5. And the lengths of the videos may mean that the Q&A session will start at a variable time. So that's why you should join about 30 minutes after the session videos have started. So you can see at the moment for this particular session, the session that we're in right now is session 9A. I am the chairperson and there are 5 videos to run. So at the moment in the running video, this is session 9A. The video is running for the first speaker. I have the audio switched off. Let me switch it on for a moment.
The program from Mechanical, Electrical and Energy Engineering programs.
Okay, so you're welcome to watch the videos on the live session. I find it useful as a chair to have 2 browsers open, one for the live session and one for the program, and shortly I'm going to open Zoom in this session. So all of the speakers and the chairs will have received a Zoom link from the organizers a day or 2 before the session begins. And so 30 minutes into the session, I'm going to click this Zoom link and join the Zoom program so that the speakers and the chair can actually converse and be seen by the audience and respond to the questions that the audience will ask in the Slido box on the main session. You can see the Slido box on the right hand side. The audience are going to ask those questions there, and the chairperson will read those questions later on in the program and present them to the speakers, who will respond verbally in person. So now I'm going to click on the Zoom link and actually join to the live session as the chair. So hello everybody.
Hello, good night.
Thank you all for making it here. I hope it's not too bad a time of the day for you. So thanks for joining. This is a little early for us because we have probably another half an hour or more, or 45 minutes before the Q&A begins. But we asked you to join early just so we can make sure that people are here.
Okay.
So here we are in the breakout room. We've been put here by the technician. So the chair and the speakers are now waiting for the Q&A session. And you can see the clock on the left-hand side. That is the time remaining in the overall session. So we haven't started the Q&A yet. But we should watch that clock, and because we're not allowed to go below 0. So we are here all together in the Zoom meeting, ready for the Q&A to begin. Okay, and then here we are in the live stream event. So we have the Zoom session open on one window, and then this is actually the Slido window on the other screen that I'm using. Now one of the things that's very important is on the live event you need to set the sound down to 0, otherwise you get feedback. And it's also important to note that the live stream event actually isn't live. It's about 5 or 10 seconds delayed, so it's very confusing if you have them both at the same time. So pay attention to the Zoom screen, but you will need to have the slider window open to look at the questions. Now, in addition, let me point out that we can see, in addition to that, in advance of the sessions, if we look at the offline sessions, we can actually see, looking at any paper, so in advance of the session you can take a look at the individual papers that are in your session as chair. And so this one, for example, you'll notice that if you roll down the screen, at the bottom are questions that have been asked of the speaker previous to the live session. So there's an opportunity for you to look at these questions in advance. These have been written by text by people in advance. So these are often useful. As chair, you can take a look at these questions and take note of them, and then you may choose to ask one or more of these questions during the live session. Okay, so that's all there is to it, and good luck with chairing.